Apologies in advance just for the video quality. This is a really impromptu video. It's been really inspired. This one is not something that I planned, but it's something that I felt called to do. And one of the things that I'll talk about here too is about calling and how important it is to act on calling and inspiration and truth. So I wanted to talk about a couple things, and this is not an organized video. This is not anything that I have planned out in any sort of way, so we'll see where it goes. But I thought it'd be really important to kind of just share authentically myself and just in truth in general, and also just intentions. One of the most important things that we have to understand about intentions is that intention is the driving force behind all of our actions, and the results that are produced from the things that we do all reflect our primary intention. So I wanted to first kind of state an intention here, and also have this video sort of be an intention for this channel as well, because those of you who have been around for a long time, it's actually been several years now since I first started this channel, and I actually even started this channel before I was doing light language. So I was reflecting the other night, and I was thinking about just the progress and the movement of my life and the way this channel has gone, and how it's sort of reflected all these different evolutionary periods of my life, and how it's been incredibly transformative, and it's been sort of something that's been a marker throughout the years for me, that I could tune in and kind of watch myself in different periods of my life, and where I was, and what was my truth at that period of time in my life, and how truth is always evolving and transforming and shifting, and how that's okay, and that's a part of life. But the truth of who you are never wavers. And that's something I wanted to talk about too. We'll see how far in depth we go with this, but I just kind of wanted to talk about this, well, at least briefly, the importance of being who you are and allowing yourself to transform and shift. Some of the most powerful people that I've ever found and discovered in my life have redefined themselves so many different times. So don't let anybody ever tell you that or don't let anybody affect you if they ever have any judgments for you and the way that you keep changing and evolving in our lives, because it's so important to do that. It shows that you're reevaluating who you are, and you're checking in with yourself, and you're taking time throughout the years to reflect. And reflection, oh god, that's like if you talk to anybody who has known me, they would probably call me a deep person, just because I'm always reflecting, and I'm always, taking a moment to take in the moment and really think about what's happening right now from multiple different perspectives, and seeing which one aligns with me and my truth and who I am. So first off, I just wanted to thank everybody for those of you who've been around all these years and who've been patiently anticipating new videos, or those of you who have, joined the Divine Creators with Cody group on Facebook and have, been around through all this time. When I started this, I really didn't understand the power of power and position, and, it's a really important thing, and, it's a really valuable thing, and it's a responsibility when you are in a role where people do look to you either for advice or opinions or perspectives. And last night I posted recently 2 music covers, because music is another part of my truth, and the primary intention for this channel is to share truth, and my truth, and subjective truth, and love, and healing, and music, and light language, and channeling, and me sharing authentically like this. This is all within that intention, and I understand that now. I used to sort of compartmentalize aspects of my truth and put some of it here for certain people, and then some of it here for other people, and then here for other people, and then here for my family, and then here for friends. And it was so disjunct and just not in alignment. And I guess another intention for this video too is to align all of those things into our truth, and that's what life's all about, right? It's about alignment, and you can discover your alignment through following your truth and listening to who you are and listening to yourself and letting that be your guide. So, oh gosh, so just wanting to thank everybody again, those of you who have stuck around, those of you who are just tuning in too. I understand the value of where I'm at, and that it's important to tune in. And like I was saying last night, I was reflecting, and after posting those 2 music covers, I started to reread some of the old comments, and from really old videos to the new videos, and how much I used to just judge myself and criticize myself and not ever look back at any of the videos that I posted, just because it was so embarrassing to me. When you look back at any past time in your life, and especially ones that you are like actively recording yourself through these times, it's really cringe. But I think I finally entered a place in my life now where I can look back at them and have appreciation and see the depth of my soul through those videos, even though they were not fully and totally a reflection of who I was. I wasn't showing up with all of myself in some of those older videos, and some of them are private, so nobody will get to see them ever again. But some of the other ones, even some of like the light language ones and the channeling ones, they're still on there, and I'll keep them up there, because it's you should never deny who you are at any point in your life, and I finally have reached a place now where I can look back at those and I can be like, yeah, I can see that light that I had inside of me that was so bursting, and I didn't know where to put that light or put that energy, and to infuse that energy and momentum. I didn't know where to put it. I just knew that it had to get out, and YouTube was this platform that was up and coming, and I was like, I can put it on here, I can share stuff on Facebook and my blog, and I can write, and I can do all these things, and I just had so much within me, and I didn't know how to express it. So I did it in any way that it could find its way out of me. And I acknowledge that now, and I can see just like my truth and my light that was coming through, that I wasn't able to see maybe at the time that I was posting it, or even after, but now I do. And so I suppose this video is in gratitude for myself and in gratitude for all of you. It's important, again, to take these moments and reflect and thank people, and have appreciation for yourself too, and your movement. It's always reflected outwardly, and it always manifests in your outside reality when you take these moments to really appreciate yourself. There's so many videos where I've touched on things like law of attraction, and we won't get into all of that, but how you show up and the intentions that you show up with, and how the love that you show to yourself, and all of those things are frequencies that we commit to and that we embody. And when you're emitting that frequency, your reality will shift that way. And I think through doing these videos and going on to share and even start my own business, and helping empower people and heal people, like all of these things, although they were to help other people, it was to help myself. And having done those things, I can now see how that's reflected in my reality today, and the joy that I have today, and the movement in my life, and the things that I have access to and that I can recognize now in my life, the joy and the love that is present in my life, and the people that are just so, I wouldn't replace a single one of them. Just there's no words for the amount of love and gratitude that I have for these people, and my life. I'm a really, really, really privileged person, and I see that now. And it wasn't always like that, you know, and it wasn't always like that because I didn't know how to recognize that. I had to go through so much within myself to recognize and acknowledge my light and see it. And it's changed everything, you know, just being able to notice that. And I really credit the people who are on this journey with me, you guys as well, but you know, especially the people that were just intimately here with me in my life, my family, my friends, all of the people who have helped get me here. It just means so much. So I just want to thank you guys again. I don't want this video to be incredibly long, but just know that I'll still be on here, and I just recognize the position I'm in now. And I know through reading a lot of those comments that many of you actually do look to me as somebody that you can either journey with me and help see yourself through me. I'm just a mirror here. I'm just helping you see and acknowledge things within yourself. And so many others have done that for me on YouTube as well, and just in life in general. And I'm really just so grateful for those people. You know, so I don't want to take that for granted, and that's a huge primary intention for this as well, just not taking any of this for granted. I understand this role, and I commit to it, and I allow it in any form that it may shift or transform or change. You'll still see me on here. I'll still be posting videos I'm sure that you subscribed for, and other videos that continue to maybe just self-reflections, other aspects of my soul. You know, it's funny, you know, I've been posting videos. The last two videos that I posted are of me singing, and you know, I never thought of myself as a singer. I feel like I'm just a channel, and whenever I go into singing, if you can really feel into it, it's some of the same frequencies that I'm channeling in some of these light languages. They're really, really powerful energies that just come out of you through your heart. When you channel your soul, your power emerges, and it's incredibly healing for myself as well as other people, and that's why I chose to share them. Because I know that by sharing them, no matter which way I share it, it's going to help people see themselves, and that's the most important thing. So again, I just want to thank you guys for being here, and just for sticking around, and for watching this to the end. And I'll still be here. This is not like a goodbye video. This is a beginning. Just like all those previous videos that I've done, some of them that are not online anymore, but some of that are as well. You know, there are these like points, pivotal moments and checkpoints throughout my life that were really defining moments, and I think this is another one. So thank you guys again. Peace and love to all of you guys. I love you guys so much, and you know, I'll link some of this stuff in the description here. I was gonna do a live on here, but I didn't announce it or anything, so I thought maybe I'll just post one video, one take, nothing else, and see where it goes. So thank you guys again.